Hey guys, hey. So, hey to all of my followers and friends over on Facebook and in YouTube land, seeing this on the replay. I always appreciate my replay viewers because you show me so much love on the replay. Hey! So I am Altavis Pelzer. I am the voice coach, not a voice coach, but the voice coach. I am a motivational speaker, certified life coach, and Amazon best-selling author. I currently have 5 books available on Amazon, 3 of which I published myself. Hey, Lakia. Hey, Prophetess Regina. And 2 books that I co-authored. And this is episode 30, y'all. Oh, we made it to 30. We made it to 30. Hey, D, we made it to 30. We made it to 30. Episode 30 of Speak Easy, where I come to you guys and I give you guys the behind the scenes of what it means to be a speaker or an author. What that means when it comes to your profit plan, marketing, being an introvert. Hey, Fatima. Thanks for sharing, sis. And so all of that stuff rolled into one. Hey, Pam. So guys, I am, it's interesting because a lot of times when it comes to being a speaker or an author, you're like, oh, as an author, as an introvert, you would think that speakers and authors, they have it made, right? Authors especially, because all you do is go sit in a corner and write all day and you're good because you're an introvert. You don't have to engage with anybody. Doesn't quite work that way. So we need to talk about what are some energy drainers when it comes to being a motivational speaker and being an author, and what are some confidence boosters? What are some ways that hey, good evening. Hey, Elder Carmen. What are some ways that we can build our confidence up as a speaker? What are some ways that some things we need to pay attention to when it comes to energy drainers? That part. So that's what we're going to talk about today. Thank you so much for coming in. Thank you for swiping and inviting and swiping and inviting and Yes, episode 30. I'm super excited that we've made it this far, guys, because we got so much more to talk about. But I digress. When we think about confidence boosters, think about for yourself, what are some confidence boosters that you like? Music is always a confidence booster. So a lot of times you will see at live events, you'll see somebody that's speaking, they'll play like a hype man song before that person comes out on stage. Ray Frazier, hey Harold, they'll play like a hype man song. So think about your personal life. What is your hype man song? Put it in the comments. What is your hype man song? Everybody has one. Don't act like you don't. Hey Harold, I promise no smoke alarms going off tonight. Hey Christina, no smoke alarms going off tonight. I promise. But what's your hype man song? A lot of times, again, that is something that you will hear that is played before a speaker comes out on stage because that's their confidence booster. That's their moment of being in the back and they jumping up and down. Listen. Really? Is it really, Harold? Is it go get it? You better come on, Harold. Hey, thank you for sharing, Frazier. So, listen. Everybody has to have that one song. And it can't be a song that's just like humdrum, like so mellow. I love it, Harold. It can't be like a humdrum song. It can't be something that's mellow. It got to be something that's got a beat to it, it got to pump you up. It also does not just confidence booster for you, but it also hypes up your crowd. And a lot of you never probably even paid attention to it. You never paid attention to the fact that at awards, they have a certain song. They'll play certain songs and stuff when people come up and things like that. Or certain events will do the same thing. They'll play a certain song when somebody's coming up. Why? Because it's an energy booster. It's a confidence booster. We don't want you falling asleep in the crowd. Thanks for sharing, Paul. We don't want you falling asleep. We don't want you falling asleep. So a very good confidence booster for any speaker before you're about to go on is that song. What song are you going to play? And it got to be something where you in the back like, oh, you taking it back for a minute like, oh, dancing. Thanks for sharing, Harold. You taking it back for a minute. But listen. Listen, it's the truth. So you got to have that one song, at least one song that just like knocks it out the park for you. That part. And I've heard some really strange songs be played that I was like, oh, okay, well. I've heard I'm Coming Out before a speaker came out. I've heard some really interesting songs, y'all, for real. But literally, that's your confidence booster. Something that I do before an event is I take some time out to just sit with no lights on. I just sit and relax. Because guess what? We got to think a lot. This is something that, again, I always tell you guys that as a speaker or as an author, you are still an entrepreneur. So guess what? If I have a speaking event, it does not stop my business from running. If I have an event where I am selling books, it does not stop my business from running. My business still has to run day to day. So because my business still has to run day to day, I have to take a moment before an event and I have to bring myself back into focusing just on that particular event. Now, a confidence booster that you probably didn't know about is having a team. And not just any team. I'm not just talking about somebody that's just going to high five you. No, I'm talking about having a real team, meaning having some people in place that can handle things while you're gone. Literally, that you don't have to look over your shoulder and think, okay, did such and such get done? I wonder if this email got sent out. Oh my goodness, did somebody send this out? Hey, how are you? Did somebody send this out? Did this get taken care of? Guys, having a team, I mean a real team, is a great confidence booster because you don't have so many things on your plate. Can I be honest in saying, a lot of times we try to be solopreneurs and we're trying to do it all. We're trying to do it all. And we're not meant to do it all. So we trying to do it all. And then when an event comes up, we so scatterbrained. Let's be honest. We're scatterbrained. We're all over the place. We over here, we over there. We thinking about the email that was supposed to be sent out. We thinking about the link that was supposed to be updated. We thinking about the website or the landing page. Oh my goodness. Oh, I'm doing great. So literally, having a team is a great confidence booster. If you don't have a team, yeah, exactly. I do too, Harold, where I'm sitting there going, it's almost like, have you ever run out of the house and said to yourself, hey, Daphne, and said to yourself, did I turn off the iron? And like for like an hour, 2 hours, you're like battling yourself. Do I turn around? Do I turn around and go back and see if I check to see if I turned off the iron? Did I unplug it? Did I turn off the stove? Oh my goodness. It's that same thought process, is that you're always thinking, did I do this? Did I do that? Yeah, exactly. You feel guilty. Don't forget. Oh my goodness. Don't let something happen and you miss an email or you miss a meeting with a client. And oh my goodness, guys, a team is everything. Can I give y'all like a website that'll help y'all with a team? Shh, I gotta come close to the screen. I don't want to tell everybody. Y'all gotta come close to the screen. One way for you to start building a team on a low budget is Fiverr.com, guys. Fiverr.com. Hey, Letitia. Fiverr.com. A great way for you to start building a team for low budget, if this is, you're like, oh, I'm just coming out the gate, I'm trying to get myself together, I don't know if I'll be able to do, Fiverr.com is a great way for you to get some low budget people to do graphic design, social media, book covers, things of that nature. Now, right? So do I, Harold. I use them all of the time. I'm like, let me go ahead and just send this over to Fiverr. Nope, I'm not even. I tried. Listen, don't judge me. This is a non-judgment zone. So I did my landing page, right? bit.ly/get amplified. I did it. It took me 2 days. I'm going to tell you why it took me 2 days. We had storms rolling in for like 3-4 days straight. So the Wi-Fi was all over the place. And then I kept like in my mind going, okay, this doesn't look right. Oh my goodness. What am I doing? What did I sign up for? Like, this is not my lane. And I had to step back. And even though the landing page looks good, granted, it looks good. I've been complimented on the landing page, but that was not my area of expertise. And those 2 days that I spent on that landing page, boo-booski, I could have been doing something else. I could have been doing something else. Yes, bit.ly/get amplified. I had to think about it. That's for my new class that's coming up. So I did it. I did the whole thing by myself. I put it together. I put it out there. And then I was just like, yeah, no, never again. That is being crossed off my list. Somebody will get paid to do that. That is not my lane. Now, this is the other thing, is that sometimes when you start building your team, you need to make some more money so you can pay the team. It happens. It's called expansion. It's called growth. There's nothing wrong with it. That's fine. So pay the people. Okay? $5 here, $10, $25. Guys, it's not that bad. Pay the people. And so that's my, my horror story from this week, is that I did my own landing page. And although it was a cute landing page, that is not me lane. Not me lane. But it was fun doing it. It was a great experience. Never no more. So great. Having a team is a great confidence builder. That's right. Pay the people. Just pay the people. Let them do it. I can't do it no more. And so having a team is a great confidence builder. Can I tell you something else? Now, this is going to be an ouch moment. I know this is going to be an ouch moment. Yeah, exactly. Very true. This is going to be an ouch moment. You got to have real expectations. Having real expectations and goals is a confidence builder. I'm going to tell you why. When you do these goals, these Disneyland goals, guys, these I just won the Super Bowl, I'm going to Disneyland goals, guys. Hey, Salem. Hey, sis. When we do these Disneyland goals, we set ourselves up. We got to have SMART goals. We got to have achievable goals. And when you have achievable goals, that are goals, they are a stretch for you. But you know that you can achieve them. You just got to do a little bit of extra work. It's a confidence booster. Because guess what? You're going to boost yourself up to try to reach that goal. And then when you reach it, you're going to be excited about it. So having real goals is a great confidence booster. Guess what? Listen, I understand waking up in the morning is an amazing thing. Yes, it is. And everybody wants to be able to say that they woke up the next morning. They woke up this morning and they're excited about that. But I mean some real goals, people. I mean, besides waking up, we need some goals besides that. Hey, Aziza, we need some goals that go beyond just waking up in the morning, breathing, bathing. You know, those are the normal things. I hope y'all bathing. I hope. Hey sis, I hope y'all are bathing. So that's a normal thing. Putting on clean clothes, that's a normal thing. Granted, not everybody does it. I have 4 teenagers, I understand. But I need you to do some real goals. And when you do some real achievable goals, then guess what? You set yourself up for greatness. Real goals. Yeah. So real achievable goals, that's number 3 for, you building your confidence as a speaker or an author. So for me, I got some, mind you, granted, I got some stretch goals. Like one of my stretch goals is that before I leave this here earth, said earth, I will have 100 books on Amazon. Now, did I say that I'm going to have 100 books by the end of this year? No. You're doing too much. Granted, will I have at least 12 books, 12 additional books on Amazon by the end of this year? Yes. I already have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 that are pretty much complete. So, will I already have another 6 before the end of the year? That's a yes. But will I have 100? That's a no. Hey, Sharon, that's a no. I'm not even going to try to stress myself out that way. Because I still have other things. This is a business. I still have events. I still have interviews. I still have clients. I still have classes that I'm in and taking because I'm always investing in myself, as well as classes that I'm the instructor. Go figure, right? You got to make sure that you're bringing in income. That's a part of it. And so, hey, Naisha, hey, sis, that's a part of it. So that confidence booster is having those goals. That's important, y'all. That's important. Looking at what we have around us, that's important, y'all. Thanks for sharing, Sharon. Now, listen here. Another confidence booster. Now, y'all gonna get mad at me. I love y'all, though. I say it out of love. Another confidence booster is exercising. Now, listen. Don't y'all be throwing no bricks at this phone. Don't you throw your phone. Don't you do it. You better not do it. Don't you do it. Exercise is a confidence booster. Now, you're going to look, I know y'all just don't listen. Stop rolling your eyes at the camera. Stop it. It is. I'm not saying that you got to go hard like you The Rock. I'm not saying that. I'm saying go for a walk around the block. Maybe about 2 times. It's a confidence. It starts to build the adrenaline in your body. It does. It works. I'm telling you. I'm not telling you something I heard. I'm telling you something I know. Go for a walk. Even if it's just a peaceful walk, it will start to build your confidence. Now, listen, don't get mad at me because I just told y'all to go for a walk. Don't do it. That's not nice. This is a non-judgment zone. That's not nice. But it definitely builds your confidence. It builds your motivation. It builds you up. And being healthy is a good thing. I'm just saying. Being healthy is a good thing. I'm just saying. So definitely, that's a great thing to add to your regimen. So if you're a writer, that's a great thing to do. Go for a walk before you sit down to write. I'm telling you, it'll flow a whole lot easier if you go for a walk and then sit down to write. Because again, a lot of times we're doing 9 different things and then we sit down to write and we got to try to get focused and we can't. Yeah, exactly. That's it. That's it. So that's another confidence booster. Now, I know y'all looking at me like, wait, so she done told me to go for a walk. And exercise. What else is she about to tell me as a confidence booster? Because I don't want to exercise. I don't want to do that. Well, I told y'all I started y'all off with the music. So, I mean, guys, come on. I I do too. Listen, I love dancing. So I'll go and I'll just dance. Dance for about 30 minutes, 15 minutes, sit down, start writing. All types of stuff is coming to my mind because I'm a creative, you know. Don't ask me to clean and then try to write. It's not going to happen. It's not going to work. Can I just be honest and letting y'all know that it doesn't work that way for me. Now, for somebody else, they may clean the kitchen and then sit down and write 20 novels. They may just do that. She, me, her is not them. She, me, her is not that one. So that's a great confidence booster. Now, there are certain foods, something else that I like to do. Now, it's not always the best. I love eat. Hey, Desiree. Hey, sis. Hey, Fred. I love nuts. So I may eat a handful of nuts, especially almonds or cashews. That's a whole other thing. I can't tell you all the specifics with that. Hey, Miss Desiree Lee, let me take a moment to just stop the broadcast and say, Desiree, you are doing such an amazing job. Guys, if you are not following Desiree and if you have never heard her story, you are missing out on an amazing testimony. Desiree has done some amazing, phenomenal things, and she just recently celebrated the release of the movie about her life. You are so welcome. I love it. And she has, listen, from I can't even tell it. I can't even tell it the way Desiree tells it. And you got to follow her and you got to get her book. I'm telling you. But when you look at her and you see her story and you see the amazing things that she has done, man, and then she helps other authors. I saw Desiree do, and this is another confidence booster. I'm going to tell you why. Get around people who are doing things for other people and you yourself doing things for other people. Oh, you are so welcome. That's another confidence builder because guess what? I look at Desiree and I was on her broadcast one time on Periscope and she was saying to people, you know, she was taking donations. She was having people purchase the books so she could donate the books. And she literally took the book and would take it to prisons and correctional facilities and things like that and give it to people that needed it, that needed that motivation because she knew that that's where she was. She knew where she could be right now, you know, could be somewhere totally different. But because she had the motivation, she had somebody pushing her that got her to where she is, she's able to go back and help others. And so I love everything she's doing. I love everything that she's about. Listen, Desiree, I'm not going to be on here crying, but I love everything that she is about, everything that she does with AIB, which is Authors in Business, where they go and they're connected with Microsoft and they go and do book launches and they go and do talks and it's amazing. I can't. Okay. I'm not going. All right. I'm going to be good. I'm going to stop. I'm going to be good. I'm going to stop. Listen, because it's real. When you get around people that are doing some amazing things, that are not just about the money, that are not just about buy my stuff, buy my stuff, buy my stuff, that are not just about sign up for my class and that's the only time you see them no. I look at Desiree and I'll just shoot her a message in her inbox and say, girl, you doing it. You just go ahead. Just keep doing it. Just keep doing it. Don't stop. Hey, Deidre, just don't stop. Just keep doing it. Keep moving. Right? Hey, Dr. Clay. And it's just, that's what it is. But I said this like a week or so ago, I look through my timeline every morning because I say good mornings and that's part of my routine. And then I've noticed that over the last year and a half, the 2 years, that my timeline has changed. And so the messages that I'm seeing are messages of, support, messages of empowerment. It's messages of people who are going and who came from nothing and who are doing amazing things. It's people who fought depression, people who fought molestation and rape, domestic violence survivors and thrivers. I'm looking at some amazing people. So when you look at that, exactly, when you see all of those amazing people, you can't slack on that. I can't just say, okay, I'm not going to be great today. I can't. We have things to do. So get around some people that are making things happen. I'm doing great. How are you doing, Dr. Clay? Get around some people that are making some phenomenal things happen. So if you haven't connected with Desiree, connect with Desiree. If you haven't connected with Harold, connect with Harold. I'm just starting to learn about Harold and the things that he's doing. I've been peeping him for a little bit. I've been paying attention. I've been cyber stalking him a little bit, just a little. That's right. We are assigned to people. There are people that need us, our story. They need our help. They need our voice. Yes, I cyber stalk every once and again. Yes, I have cyber stalked you a little bit, Harold. Just a little. Don't get a big head. Just a little bit. Just a smidge. But it's great because, again, I haven't met Desiree in person, but when I meet Desiree, I'm giving her a hug. I don't care if she got security around her. I don't care if she got security around her. I'm giving her a hug. When I meet Harold, I don't care if he got security around him. I'm giving him a hug. And I just got to watch out if there's a wife or a girlfriend somewhere around. Because, I'm Philadelphia, born and raised. So I know how to, listen, I know how to. Exactly. And a lot of times we felt like we've met people before because we've done so much of just engaging on social media and watching people's lives and watching people, what they're doing. And this is the other thing. Can I tell y'all this? This is a very good confidence booster. And most of you would not see this as a confidence booster, but you're a hugger, but being transparent is a confidence booster. Not just for you, but for other people. Being transparent is a confidence booster because guess what? People are drawn to that. Listen, right? I do just a little bit though, not a whole lot. But being transparent is a confidence booster. It is. It boosts your confidence when you are transparent with what other people. Listen, I'm transparent about what I go through. If I do something wrong, y'all gonna know it, that I did it wrong. In all my mistakes, y'all have learned things. My clients all the time are learning things from my mistakes because guess what? That's real. That's real. And we're in a society that people want real. The reason why reality TV is so popular is because people want to see something that could potentially happen. Yes, exactly. Yes, they like me just the way I am. Giggles and unicorns and all. Yes, they do. I have on my unicorn shirt. I had somebody, I say them all the time. Listen, when I do something wrong, I share it. I'm connected with somebody that's over in Scotland. And so they had t-shirts made for me and it says the Scottish unicorn and it has my name. It says certified Altv's Pelzer voice coach. I love it. That's just me. Giggles. Yes, I giggle. And when I do live events, I giggle. When I do my classes with my clients, I giggle. It's just who I am. It's bad, right? But, I say all of those with the confidence builders, to be able to look and say on the other side of that are energy drainers. And you really have to understand what they are. Acknowledge them. Don't just try to ignore them. Acknowledge them so that way you can remove them out of your life. And it may not be people. It can be situations. It can be conversations that people are having, certain words in your vocabulary. If you're always saying, I can't, if you're always saying I'm broke, if you always saying I'll never be able to, that's energy drainers. we got to change our conversation. We got to change our conversation. We got to change our thought process, our mindset. Because guess what? We know that out of the heart, the mouth speaks. So we got to look at what's really in our heart, what's really in our head, and what's coming out of our mouths. Because sometimes the energy that's being drained is being drained because of us. Sometimes it's outside forces. Sometimes it's, things happen, because that's the reality. Life happens. People pass away. We're dealing with hardships. People lose jobs. People lose cars, get into accidents. People get sick. So many things happen. So sometimes it's the outer things that's draining us. But sometimes it's that inner conversation that's draining you. The fact that you're still holding on to the labels from when you were a child, that's draining you. You still letting people call you Snookums. You still letting people call you names that they called you in high school and in middle school. Tell them you ain't that person anymore. That's not you. And so I had to laugh because, listen, y'all know I'm transparent. Y'all know I tell y'all the truth. So, as a child, I couldn't whistle. Actually, as an adult, I still can't whistle. You might get like a little whistling sound, like a little something at the end. Hey, Shane, you might get a little something, but that's about it. I can't whistle. So, yeah, Shane Train, hey. Hustle muscle, baby, how you doing? And so, yeah, I can't whistle. So, as a child, when I was little, I would always say woo woo instead of whistling. You know how people go woo woo with their little whistle? But that wasn't me. I would go woo woo. Well, my aunt, to this day, one of my aunts still calls me woo woo. I'm almost 40 years old. And yes, I still get called woo woo. Don't judge. Remember the zone? This is a non-judgment zone. Shane Train, baby. I can't whistle. And I guess you would think, people were like, well, you were in the city. Everybody from the city whistles. No, I can't whistle. Again, I'm from Philly, but that don't mean I can whistle. I can't do it. But so when I say, people calling you names from your childhood, I'm not talking about those. Because I'm never going to tell my aunt that she can't call me woo-woo. Because I'm too old to be getting whoopings. Let's be honest. I'm too old to get whoopings. I'm not about that life. So she just gonna call me woo-woo until times get better. But no, I can't. I've tried. I can't. I think it skipped a generation because I think my kids can whistle. I can't. But yeah, no, I'm not going to tell her she can't call me that. But for the ones that's calling you what you were in high school when you were trying to fit in, the ones that were calling you they called you in middle school because you were trying to fit a certain personality, because you were trying to fit in with the cool kids, you were trying to make yourself known. I'll tell it to you like this. The things that used to be on your MySpace page. Oh, I took it there. Oh, I'm too old to get a whooping. I'm too old to get a whooping. I'm as respectful of my no. I'm as respectful. But yeah, no. Think about it. If somebody came and called you one of the nicknames that you had on your MySpace page, what would you do? Come on. Come on, right? What would you do if somebody called you one of the nicknames you had on your MySpace page? Or I'll take it back. MySpace, Black Planet. I go there. Don't think I won't go there. If somebody called you one of those names, what would you do? Would you answer? Probably not. Probably not. So, the same way Ah, you see my shirt? I got it on. I got it on. See it? The Scottish unicorn. Yes. Listen. I can't do it. I can't do it. So we really need to learn what is draining us. Sometimes it's trying to live up to other people's potentials, other people's standards. Sometimes we're draining ourselves thinking that we have to be like somebody else. We have to live like somebody else. We have to have our journey match somebody else's journey, and we don't. Those are all energy drainers. No, we don't have to do it anybody else's way. We can do it our way. I can do it the unicorn way. Guess what? That's it. That's what we do. That's what we do. I need y'all to understand that. So that's what I wanted to come and talk to you guys about today, is that, we got some confidence boosters and some energy drainers that we really need to start paying attention to and saying, what is it that I need in my life? What do I not need in my life? What are some habits that I need to change? Now, granted, if we have to change some habits in our life, it takes 21 days, at least 21 days to change a habit. Don't think it's going to happen overnight. It does not. So that means I need to figure out whatever it is I need to do to make that habit change. I need to do it. If that means I need to go for a walk before I sit down to write, then so be it. Look, right? If I need to go for a walk before I sit down to write, so be it. If I need to play some music before I sit down to write, before I go out on stage, so be it. But guess what? I need to realize what are the confidence boosters in my life and what are the energy drainers in my life in order for me to be able to have a successful career. This is all about us moving towards success. Again, we are the what? We are the brand. As a speaker and as an author, you are the brand. There is nobody else. There's nobody else. It's you. And so you sell you. That's the reality of it. You sell you. But as we take it to the next level, things change. Listen. That's right. I am the brand. I am the brand. You are the brand. That's what we got to do. I listen to my music often. I love music. I love all different types of genres of music too. So like one day I'll have on nothing but reggae music. Another day it'll be gospel. Another day it may be something that's soulful. It may be jazz. I love music. Music is always a go-to for me. Hey, Mama Nelly. Yeah, music is always a go-to for me. So I'll have music playing. I'll probably, after I'm done now, hey, Shalonda, I'll go and I'll play some more music and get some more things done. So yeah, that part. But that's what I had for you guys for today. I'm excited. I know that as I'm moving into this next level, great things are happening. Hey, Shalonda, as I'm preparing for this class, bit.ly/get amplified, some amazing things are happening. I'm connecting with some great people and look forward to some great collaborations within the next few weeks. I'm not telling who, I'm not telling what, but some great things are happening. And then also, guess what's coming up next week? It is Social Media Week, and I am speaking for Social Media Week and hosting. Get it, get it, get it, get it, get it, get it. Yes, the unicorn is going to be a part of Social Media Week, and I will be talking to all of my wonderful, hey Tilda, all of my wonderful introverts. I'm going to tell you how you can slay it on social media as an introvert. Yes. Yes. Yes, you can. Yes, you can slay as an introvert. Yes, I am an introvert. Yes, I am shy. Yeah. Hey, sis. Yes, I am the same person that will sit down and sit down in the corner and be A-okay. I'm an introvert, but I'm going to tell you and start. That's what this class is about. Get Amplified. It's all about literally those introverts, people that have been telling me I don't go live because I'm too shy. Haven't written the book because, I'm nervous about having to engage with people and market myself. Or the ones that say, I'm not a motivational speaker because I'm scared to be in front of so many people and talk. But can I tell you that, guess what? You're not alone in that fear. And it's not just introverts that are scared to be motivational speakers. Because guess what? Fear of speaking beats out fear of death. Hey, Ashley. Fear of speaking beats out fear of death. Fear of speaking is the number one fear. I would have thought it would have been fear of spiders, but that's just me. That's just me. But fear of speaking beats out fear of death. So I understand that fear of not going live, that fear of not wanting to get in front of people and speak and talk and thinking that you're going to stumble over your words. And, I talked about it earlier in my broadcast where I said something that started me out and being out in front of people, even though I didn't have any words, was I was a part of my sister's play. And I didn't have any words that I spoke. Yes, it is. I didn't have any words. I was the bartender, but I, was doing my little motions and acting like I was talking to people and making drinks. And don't judge. Don't judge. This is the non-judgment zone. But, it put me out in front of people, whereas I was that introvert. I was always that behind the scenes, and I was doing stuff behind the scenes for her and making sure people got to where they needed to be and helping her with this and that. But that was the only thing with me in front. And, that kind of opened up a doorway. It only opened it up a little bit. It was like that much. But it opened up a doorway for me to be able to say, you know what? I think I can do this. I might be able to do that. I was still scared the first time I spoke. I was so scared the first time I went live. But here I am. Over 2,000 videos later, here I am. That part. So I love you guys. I look forward to talking to you guys later. I might even be on later on tonight. I might try to slide in for a late night evening press this evening. I don't know. Y'all know these evening press, that it be a press for real, because I'll be sleepy. Y'all know I'm an early bird. 4 a.m., baby. Y'all know I'm an early bird. But, it happens. So I love you guys. Thank you guys for joining me for episode 30 already, guys, of Speak Easy. I am Altavice Pelzer. I am the voice coach, not a voice coach, but the voice coach. I am a motivational speaker, certified life coach, and Amazon best-selling author. We're currently with 5 books on Amazon, 2 books that I co-authored, and 3 books that I published on my own. I look forward to talking to you. Yes, I am Dr. Clay. I am right on the border of Newark, Delaware. Like literally, like right around the corner from Newark, Delaware. I'm not too far from UDel. Yep. So if you guys have any questions or anything you want to reach out to me, bit.ly/talk2Altavice so you can get onto my calendar. And don't forget to press it out.